I'm Snow, welcome back to my channel. So this week we have a really fun, another travel vlog or travel clips or whatnot. We're celebrating my best friend's 30th birthday, so we're in Nashville for our little girls trip. And we just got to the hotel, so I'll show a couple like clips of like the overview. It's so cute, and it's probably about maybe almost like 4 now. And we're just gonna get ready. Hello, we've made it to Nashville. Woo-hoo. So it is November 11th, I think. And actually we are here to celebrate one of my best friend's 30th birthdays. And it's just a girls trip, it's just the two of us. And it's been quite a day so far. So I have this beautiful view behind me, which is great. We're in downtown, we're staying at the Hyatt. Beautiful. And it's been quite a long day. So I woke up at 3:30, drove to the Denver airport, which took me about 4 hours. So I was driving in the dark, but everything went really well with my flight. Pretty easy, it was only like 2 hours, so very chill overall. And then I waited for my best friend T, who you'll see a little later. And then we just got an Uber, which was probably about maybe like 17 minutes, give or take. And we checked in, it's like so beautiful, and the rain stopped, which is really nice. It's gonna be a little bit colder because it's in November, but still it's gonna be great. So I'm starving, I'm eating some nuts right now, but we're gonna shower, get ready, and then go out. It's Thursday night, so we're gonna be kind of mellow, just get something to eat, walk around, just see like all the different bars and go from there. But it's so funny flying into the airport because I was obviously wearing this hat, which I don't wear like that often, but you know, if you're going Nashville, like you should wear it, you know what I mean? So I was wearing it and I was just feeling like the most basic person ever. But at the airport, I was like, oh, there's so many other people who have like hats too. So I feel like I blended in a little bit, but it was so funny. But we're gonna have a really great, fun weekend. So we're happy that you're here. I also like how there's that one guy. Nashville, baby.
Okay, hold on. All right, a little better. Okay, so the night was really good. We were a little hungover and we ended up staying out until about like 1:30, which is unrealistic for us. Like, that is crazy. But we had good intentions overall and it was really fun. It was such a good night. So we started out, you kind of saw that we went into like Broadway, which is only like a couple minute walk from our place. And then we went into, I'm gonna forget all the names because it's on my phone. I'm recording on my phone, but I'll like insert them or something. But we grabbed like a quick bite at this like food hall, which was great because like a lot of people get different things and there was not a lot of people there. So we didn't have to make like reservations. We got in really quick. I got a curry, T got some tacos, some veggie tacos. And then we started kind of finding some bars. We were originally gonna go to, at the top of the like food hall place, they have an area that they do like line dancing. So we checked that out. It was not really, there weren't that many people. So we're like, oh, maybe we'll come back later. And then we went back to the main like kind of strip, like Broadway. We went into Tootsies, which is really fun. We saw like a couple bands and we just got like a Coors Light, like very casual, and it was Veterans Day. So they're singing like Proud to be American. It was really, I don't know, just like great sing-along songs, Country Roads, obviously. So they were fun. And then the night just kind of like kept getting like progressively like more fun. So after that, we stayed for maybe like a couple songs. We headed out. We went to this other place called like, I think it's Nudies, I think is the name. And they're definitely more like a rock scene. So we like got in there and they were singing like AC/DC and Motley Crue and not super my vibe. Like we knew, you know, some of like the major like hits and everything, but the big thing is we got chairs. So we got chairs and we're like, we are staying. So we got chairs and we got like another drink. We hung out for like quite a bit of time just because we had chairs to sit on. And then after a while, we wanted to check out the upstairs. So we went to the upstairs and it was like super dead. And they were playing more kind of like hip hop, like, you know, pop music. And we were just dancing. And just like T and I were just like, woo, woo. And just, you know, no one else was really dancing at all. And then these like youths come up, this like 18-year-old, he's like, and I didn't know what he was doing. I was like, no thank you, we don't want whatever it is, but he was offering us drinks. So I thought that was like pretty funny. We're like, oh no, thank you so much, like we're good, you know, we're 30-year-olds, like we can buy our own drinks, thank you though. So that's kind of funny getting like offered a drink by like, I mean, I'm sure he had to be like 21, but he looked like 18. They looked like youths. But that was just so fun, just dancing around together, like old times. T and I used to go out back in the day, so it's just fun reliving that. And then we kind of were walking around a little bit again, and we just happenstance went into this, I think it's called like the Barn Saloon or something, and this was like the best place. We got like a chair right away, right in the front. The band was on point, they were so great, and we got like another chair and we got like drinks, and we're like, okay, like after this one, like when our drinks are done, we'll just go back. You know, we weren't planning to have like a very long night. And then and then the men came out, and so we like met a couple people, and we met this guy West and his friend Nate, and we were just chatting with them. And I don't know, I just feel like, you know, like kind of why guys are there. They're like there to hit on you and give you drinks and stuff. And I was like, hi, it's like nice to meet you, like we're from here, da da da. And I was like, I just want to let you know, like I'm a boyfriend, you know, I just wanted to clear the air. I don't know if maybe you've had like a different experience of like, you don't tell people, you do tell people. I just wanted to be like very like upfront, and just like let people know, you know. And T is like single right now, so it was just kind of like fun. Like we were just chatting for like a long time, and we ended up meeting these other guys too who were really fun. We might hang out with them today, but it was just like a really fun night. Like which always is kind of interesting too. Kind of starts to get like a little like blurred too. Like the guy at West was like, I don't know, he just kind of started getting like weird, and I feel like I told T, I was like, I feel like he started getting like crazy eyes, like nice and stuff. He like bought us a shot. We were chatting for like a long time, and that's kind of why my voice is so hoarse, because you know you're trying to talk over the music and everything. And I don't know, he just kind of kept thinking, he's like, oh, you two are actually lovers, aren't you? You're totally like real life lovers. And I was like, obviously I love my best friend. Like, I don't know, he was just like, you know, taking it to that like fantasy land. And I was like, okay, dude, whatever. And then just kind of like also hitting on me at the same time. And I was like, okay, I told you I have a boyfriend, like, you know, not interested. So like at a certain point I was like, okay, like I'm just gonna like go over here. And the other guys that I was talking about that we might meet up with today, T kind of hit it off with one of them, and then I was chatting with the other guy and he was really nice, and I was like, oh, please tell me like you have like a significant other. And he like holds up his hand, he's like, oh, I'm married. I was like, yes, you were sitting right next to me, sir, and we were just gonna chat and have a nice time. And it was also his birthday too, so we were kind of like celebrating with them. And it was just like a nice dynamic. I felt like very like, okay, like, you know, this guy, you know, he's married, just very chill. So I mean, all in all, it was so much fun. And then we're like, okay guys, we have to go. Like, no, everyone's like, stay out. I was like, it is like midnight. Like, no, this is like, we were going to leave early, and it just, I don't know, ended up being so much fun. And the band for the last place was on point. It was so good. And I don't know that much about like country music, but it was really enjoyable. So eventually at midnight, I was like, we gotta go. So then we started trying to go around to get like Gatorades, because, you know, we were like 30-year-old women. We were trying to be responsible. We tried to get some water in, but I was like, we need some like rehydration. But unfortunately, all the places were closed, and we had to do a bit of like a walk to get to like one. So we're like, okay, whatever, we'll just go back to our hotel. And then like on our way back, we see the guys again, and we're like, oh hey. They're like, I thought you were going home. We're like, we're trying to get Gatorades, and we're just chatting with them. So we're like, oh, maybe we'll see you guys tomorrow. And we came back to the hotel, and the nice concierge guys, he gave us like a bunch of like water, which was really nice. And then we stayed up and we just kind of were chatting about the night and ended up going to bed. But yeah, it is a little bit of a struggle this morning. It's not that bad, thank God. We were drinking water, and my voice is still a little hoarse from just like singing and talking and everything, but we're gonna go get some food, and then we're gonna do one of the best, most fun things ever, is getting a massage for T's birthday. That's my birthday gift to her. So I'm looking so forward to that, and we will continue from there. But it's been so fun. Nashville is definitely on point, and the people watching, oh my God, it is the best. Like, it is so fun. Very different than any other place that I've traveled to for the most part. And it's like, I don't know, I think like in Nashville you think of like so many young people, but like there's people who are older and weathered kind of, and like bachelorette parties, and it's just like a very like interesting juxtaposition sort of. Which I like. I love the people watching and seeing where people are from, and it's really nice just like getting to chat with people and everything. But that's all for now. So we're gonna get ready and go get breakfast because we're starving. But that's it. Okay, bye. I love the little tree. She's already so calm. time, Nashville. We're going home.
Scary, right? Okay, I feel like I dropped off a little bit last night or yesterday, but I'll just kind of catch you up. For starters, I am putting on a sheet mask because I am old and we drank last night and I need to rehydrate my skin and it feels amazing. But yesterday was really fun. We slept in a little bit and then we got breakfast like you saw. It was just like very basic and like you get it like quick, which is really nice. So we did that and then we kind of came back to the hotel and we planned a little bit. And like I said, I got us a massage for T's birthday, which was amazing. Just like very mellow and zen and needed. Sorry. Like crazy. Sorry if this is like too hard to watch. Maybe I'll just do like a voiceover, but we'll see. Anyway, so we did our massages and then we came back and we made reservations for dinner and it was like, you know, special dinner with tea and it was so good. I'll put the place of like where exactly we went, but we split everything. We just kind of got like a veggie dinner and oh my gosh, they had these amazing fried Brussels sprouts. They were so good. So absolutely love that. Had like a very nice dinner. And then I really wanted to see some kind of like blues music or a bit more, I don't know, kind of like jazzy or something like that, like just like a bit of a different vibe. And we did see quite a bit of country the first night. So we ended up going to, I think it's called Bourbon Street and Boogie Bar, something like that. And we went early enough because we got dinner at maybe a little bit before 6. So we got back around like 7:30. And so we walked over there and it was really, really fun. The band was great. They played a bunch of like Fleetwood Mac, which, you know, we love, and other like kind of like bluesy songs. Of course, they always do like a bunch of covers and you can like pay for like certain things. So absolutely love that. And when we got in, we got these like really nice seats, which is great. And one of the reasons why I'm wearing this mask is actually because I got just like a double neat whiskey because I was like, oh, I just like kind of want to have this and I can like sip on it and stuff. And then long story short, they ended up saying like, oh, you guys gotta move actually because like a band's coming in. And T and I were just like, okay, whatever, like that's fine. You know, the people next to us were like so grumbly and they're like, oh, we'll get you like a free drink. We'll just like repeat your orders and stuff. So I got another double neat whiskey, obviously a little bit too much, which is fine. You know, of course you're gonna indulge when you're here, but so I ended up getting that, and thankfully we didn't even have to move. They actually went upstairs, so it was great. The place that we're at, we got to like sit down and like see the band. It was so good, but it was kind of looked like, you know, in what is it? Like the Peanuts gang with like Charlie Brown, like Snoopy and stuff, where you never see like the heads of the adults. It was kind of like that. It was just like cut off because like they had an upstairs and stuff. But it was so much fun and just like very, I don't know, very like relaxing, and we could actually talk. So it's a bit different vibe than the rest of Broadway and stuff. So I'm really happy we did that. And then today our plan is we rented a car, and a little bit bougie, but at the same time, like we're only getting it for the day. So it's only, I think it's like $100. So if we're splitting it, it's only like $50 each, which is not really that bad. And we're gonna go check out the sites and hopefully get into Bluebird Cafe. That is the hope. We don't have reservations, but we know that they have maybe like 10 seats for like first come first serve. So we're gonna go there hopefully early enough to get in, and it's just like a more private venue. And we're just gonna tour around. And you know, if we can't get in, I think there's like quite a bit of like hikes. I would actually love to see more of the leaves today too, because this area is like so pretty, and unlike where we are at the moment, because we're at like a high elevation, they have their leaves changing now and it's like so beautiful. So maybe we'll do that and just kind of explore around for the most part. But I'm having such a phenomenal trip. It is like really, I mean, one is just like really nice being with like my best friend and like celebrating her birthday and just catching up overall, but like two, just like experiencing like Nashville, and like it's such a great like people watching place. And T and I are kind of, sorry, we're talking about this yesterday though. how it's very different than we thought, because like we've been to like Vegas before too, and we kind of were thinking it would be like the same, just like very like party-y, but like it's a lot of older people, which is kind of funny, like older people getting like lit. I mean, I guess people will say that about us too, so it's kind of funny. But you know, you think it's like gonna be a lot of younger, like a younger crowd, or like bachelorettes or people getting married, and we really haven't seen, we've seen like a little bit, but like not as much as I kind of thought. And like a lot of older people like on these, what are they, like the buses that have like certain music, and the ones where you can like pedal around. So it's really funny to see like older people getting, just, you know, getting on it. But anyway, that's it for now. I'm going to enjoy my mass. Sorry if this is a little too much for you. But yeah, come with us.
Well, good morning. We have gotten our rental car. We have a very sexy Dodge. And the lady in there was so nice.
Yeah,
she was cute. I was like, I like you. Like, you can come hang out with us. And now we're going to the, where are we going again?
Grand Ole Opry and like
The
that
Opry.
area.
Excellent.
Yes.
So come along with us. Oh my goodness, look at this Tennessee car. This Tennessee Dodge. Woo-wee. So after we checked out the Grand Ole Opry, we ended up heading to this area that somebody told us about, and it has ice skating, and the sky was singing, and a couple like rides, and also the trees light up. It's just like a really cute little area. It was so funny watching the kids skate. Some of them are so bad, and they were definitely getting ready for the holidays. We saw this huge building, so we wanted to go check it out. Apparently it was a hotel as well. And once we got inside, as you can see, it was just like a huge greenhouse with all of these different restaurants and areas for the kids. Like there was like a rock climbing wall, and also they could go to this kind of pool, but like wave pool, and it was just absolutely beautiful, and it was completely covered, so it was a little bit humid. Ooh, I love the poinsettias though. But it was a little bit humid in there, and we kind of just walked around. It was huge. I was like, is this the future of the earth if we keep messing it up with climate change? It was absolutely outrageous. I don't know how much this costs to stay here, but I'm sure it would be so much. And really fun for the kids overall too, because they have so many things to do. And it's kind of strange, like you don't even have to really leave the hotel overall, which maybe for kids is a nice option, but I feel like if you go to Nashville, you definitely have to go downtown and experience all of that. But it was a nice little surprise that we looked at and really enjoyed. So here's the footage from all of this. It looks like Christmas land. Okay, so let's see if you can see it. Okay, the Bluebird Cafe. So it's a very famous place, I guess. A lot of people perform there. I don't know, T knew about it and her parents came here, so we wanted to get reservations, but you have to get them like really far in advance. So long story short, we were not able to. And they have a couple people that they allow in for first come, first serve. Maybe about like, I think less than 10 maybe. So we're currently staking it out, which is, I don't know, I love it so much. Actually, I just stood out there for probably 45 minutes. I was like just sitting right, don't know if you can see, there's like a little stoop. I was just like sitting there because like T went to go get us like food and everything, because so many people have like shown up and they're like looking at it and they're very interested, but it looks very small and like unimposing sort of, which is like funny. Oh, that's so awkward, but whatever, I'm not even gonna stop filming. But so I was just standing out there for like a long time, and I just like made a couple calls, and T was talking about how I'm like feeling so awkward right now. I don't even care, whatever dude. But she ended up getting us some food, and so now we're gonna have like our barbecue, and then we might go sit back out there. She got us like blankets and stuff because we really want to get in. She's like, this is like my number one thing I want to do, and it's T's birthday weekend, so we're definitely gonna do that.
So we're very excited. So this is Martin's, and it looked good, and I think it's gonna be good too because it's like kind of off the strip. I have like my barbecue sauce over there, and I got like a broccoli slaw thing, and we also got, ooh, let me see if I can do this. T got a redneck taco, I think it's called, and then we also got like a whole thing of like ribs as well. I really do not want to spill this, so give me a second. Here, and yes, we just got a couple ribs, so I'm so excited. This is gonna be great, and then we're gonna go back to our stakeout. Spotted AT 2020 baby. Oh my god. Okay, currently staked out. Got our blankets and whatnot. It's very exciting. I actually like the sound. Yeah. It's beautiful. Full voice. Hello. T's gonna hit us with some facts.
Facts. The Bluebird Cafe isn't much to look at. It's in a Nashville strip mall next to Le Bon Ton Hair Salon, True. We are there currently.
Currently located over there.
The joint seats fewer than 100 people, and there are just 2 small bathrooms directly in the path of waiters leaving the kitchen. Ooh, good to know.
Yes.
But the club's humble footprint bellies a storied history. This is where Garth Brooks and Taylor Swift scored record deals, where an unknown Dierks Bentley and Keith Urban once played open mic nights, and where on any given evening, Bonnie Ray or Vince Gill might just drop by unannounced.
Whoa.
That'd be sick. Since Amy Kurland opened the Bluebird in June 1982, it has become a haven for songwriters, a listening room. Most shows are played in the round, where patrons are encouraged to shush everyone talking during a performance.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, you can't talk.
Oh.
It's like a real thing.
Okay, thanks for telling me.
And where,
now we know.
And where A&R executives just might find the next big thing.
We're 4:30 a.m. going to the airport. Goodbye, Nashville. Howdy, y'all. All right, so we have finished the trip. It's currently a couple days later, and I'm back in Colorado, and it is very nice to be home after such a crazy weekend. As you saw, we definitely did not skimp on anything when we were out there, and it was absolutely such a joy. And I wanted to come on and just kind of do a little outro and kind of finish up what we did for that last day. And so we did get into Bluebird, which is amazing. I think we got there so early, and that's why I kind of was in the clips saying, oh, I waited out here, and then we waited in the car, because we're waiting for other people to line up, because they have, I think it's like 11 first come, first serve, but it depends on the night too. And if people cancel their reservations, there might be more people. And I think that ended up happening actually because we got in line after we saw this mom and daughter get in line. Maybe, I think we had like about an hour and a half, maybe like 2 hours to like sit out there. So it was really nice to have our little like blankets and stuff. And they weren't like the nicest, but they were just from CVS, and we got some Reese's and everything. So that was just nice to kind of be a little cozy and sit down, get bundled up, because it was pretty chilly. And we were number 3 and 4, and we ended up getting in, which was amazing. It was so fun. We ended up chatting with everybody. I did feel a bit like an imposter because I have no idea what Bluebird Cafe was before that. And I don't really know too much country music, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was so much fun. And it's a very unimposing place. It seems very small. A handful of people came up and they're like, is this it? I was like, yeah, like we're trying to get tickets. And it's quite a small, intimate venue, which is just so lovely after what we experienced on, I think was it Thursday night, Friday night? I don't know, Friday, Saturday night, whatever it was. Yeah, Thursday and Friday night, that's what it was.
So it was just nice to be in like a cozy area. And I kind of, when we went in, I told the woman, I was like, oh, we're celebrating my friend's like last hours of her 20s. You know, she's turning 30 and it's the girls' trip. And I think they're wanting to upgrade us because I think they did have somebody who canceled because they had one of the tables open. And usually if you do the first come, first serve, you go sit in the pews in the back. And they moved us up. So T's seat was a little better because she could see all four of them really easily. I had like a beam, so I couldn't see one of the guys, but I was like, you sit here, obviously, it's your birthday, and you know, you told us about this, and it was really nice that they like upgraded us. It was so sweet. And you actually got to talk to the singer and songwriters afterwards, and it was just so amazing. I mean, they had us like bawling. They were talking about like love and loss and life, and it was just such a nice combination. They're really funny. They played off of each other, just very heartwarming overall, and a great way to end it. I know that T and I were kind of I looked over at one point, I was bawling, she was bawling. I just like held her hand. I was like, I love you. So very, very sappy, but a great time overall. I would highly recommend it if you can either get tickets or if you can go wait outside. I was down for the stakeout. It was pretty chilly, but so we stayed there. I think we ended up leaving at 8:30. We returned the car and then we got back to the hotel and we just packed and got ready. I ended up just wrapping up our blankets and I took them down to the front desk and I asked if they could maybe hand them out to some like homeless people, anybody in need, or if anybody wanted them. And they were really nice about it. They're like, of course, like that's so sweet. But I mean, I don't know what ended up happening to them. We wanted to give them to some people that we saw on the street because we did see some homeless people, but it was just getting too late and we needed to get everything ready. So no idea, but we tried at least. So because it definitely does get chilly out there for the most part, and we didn't need the blankets anymore. So we ended up packing and just getting ready for bed, and then we got up quite early the next morning to catch our flights. And then I got back to Denver and I drove 4 hours to get home, and I was so excited to get home. There's nothing like getting home right after a trip, just make you appreciate it. And it was an amazing trip. I actually feel like, I don't know, you know when you feel different when you kind of get out of the state and you get to do something, you get to see your really close friends, and I feel a bit different in a better way. I felt so like light there, and just I wanted to engage with people. I wanted to talk with them and have fun, and I just felt so incredibly thankful for my life and just everything that's coming up with finishing work and getting to do this unbelievable dream of hiking the AT. Not everyone has that opportunity for multiple different reasons. It might be something like physical, it could be economic, it could just be, you know, being a little fearful of going out there because it's a big step. So I was just definitely feeling like so grateful that we got in. I got to see her, and just, I don't know, all the small blessings in my life. And I guess that's what November is really about. It's about being thankful and appreciating what you have. So I just wanted to pop on and give that last bit, but I think you can really see in this video just the joy we had and just how much fun. And I know I'm gonna really treasure this for the rest of my life, and it's gonna be fun to look back on. So that's everything. If you've watched this long, thank you so much, you true OG, and I'll see you next time for a different kind of video, I'm sure. But have a good one, and wishing you a wonderful holiday season as well. Thanks so much.